All right, with this one, we're going to do a vertical layout. So something like that. And I'll go ahead and sketch out the composition. So we'll have a table, that kind of comes in here, kicks back, and then maybe you'll see something like that. I want to do a little chair here, chair there, and then maybe one more in here. And then, like, kind of a similar thing, but I want to do a little funky pattern on the table, maybe a little tablecloth or whatever in there. And then we'll do maybe a vertical here with a bottle or something. Yeah, some cups. Maybe we'll do a little platter there, something like that. And then back in here, maybe there's a window and kind of something back in there. So we'll see. So that's kind of the main design. That's what I'm after. And we'll start with some grays. So ultramarine, white, and I'll start going around these chairs and mix it up. So here you can see I'm pushing the blue. So I'll get some orange. And maybe back in here, I'll push it more towards the orange first. Going around the bottle. So again, another chair in there. Chair in there. And then as we look out the windows there, I'll change the color to more of a yellow. And then maybe pull that yellow, imagine that light kind of coming in and kind of dispersing and sort of spreading onto our table. Again, very splotchy, and I'm not too concerned with trying to get things perfect. This is more of a playful study. Some quinacridone crimson into the blues here. So that should give me a decent violet. So I'll put a little bit of white into that. Maybe run that into our chair. And then back in here, where the light is, I want to give that the illusion of kind of just lighter in contrast. So it's going to be a little bit darker here. In the foreground, and then lighter back in there. But we'll push a few darks in there. I'll grab my small liner here, and we'll do a kind of something. A little bit of detail there for the window, and I can go a little more, a little bit lighter even, so really push that light coming in the window. And again, kind of hitting the table bouncing on the chairs. All right, so let's start getting some things on the table here. So we'll do kind of something in here. And this will be our vertical, big vertical here. And let's do some sort of bowl on a saucer there. Try to get most of that paint off my brush. I use this stuff for collage paper, as I've mentioned. And I'll go to a smaller brush here, point it around. I'll switch yellow, so this is a yellow ochre and white. And let's get a little bit of light hitting some of these things. Whatever they are. And I like that feeling of green again. So maybe a bottle there. I'll push a little bit of crimson into that as well. And I'll go right into the blue, red, just to knock that back. Orange is a good color to mix with those blues too, just to neutralize it and knock it back a little bit. Maybe we can see the leg of the table here. So just kind of something to indicate that. I think I'm going to keep this quiet over here. So I'm going to get rid of that, whatever it was there. I have some scrap paper here, and just rub it and touch it into some of this wet paint, and then sort of smear some of those edges so we get the kind of blended look. Now a little bit of light blue in here, and maybe a little bit into the background there, a little bit in the foreground too, just to tie that in. All right, so I'll go with a darker tone now for that bottle. And I think before I do anything else, I'm going to hit this with a dryer, and that way I can put a layer on top without everything blending. All right, so now I've got a little control back. So I'm gonna go a little bit lighter with that window. And now go with some yellow orange here. So a little bit of orange, a little bit of my Hansa yellow, maybe even a touch of red, maybe even a little more red. And let's go with some red stripes on the table. Something like that. And maybe we got a little checkerboard thing happening here. Not too busy though, so you know I'm kind of hit and miss on that. And I can even take a cloth here and remove just a little bit in there. Now I'm gonna go a little bit on the yellow and pull some of these reds in there. Maybe we get some pinks. And mix that with the yellow, just sort of blend that in. All right. I think at this point, I want to start establishing the lights on the cup. So white here, and we'll go with kind of a larger or a smaller cup there. This one's sort of backlit, so not much we can do there. And then maybe with this one, maybe we've got something like that. I'll go with some of these greens. With some yellows. A little more white into that. So maybe we have that, maybe even just touching a few highlights in there. Now I've got some blues, a little bit of reds. And now we'll do some shadows. Good. Green, red, a little bit of orange. Maybe a little more green. And I'll get our chairs going here. Maybe something, you know, dark back in here. Could be a little piece of art or something on the wall. Has a dark frame. That we can lift that a little bit. Pretty good. I think this chair needs to go, so we'll do that. We'll push that chair off a little bit. that chair needs to be that big either. So we'll take that off. So you can work like this, make some quick decisions, and if something's working well, we leave it alone. If you feel like if something needs to change, you can change it. We don't have to be in fear of it all the time. And now some grays here with some of these blues. So saturated here, and just maybe a few details on the cups. Maybe get our window back in there. I think that chair we can probably slide it over a little bit. All right, a little bit of gray here. And maybe we'll get a little table leg there. Mixing some blues in with that. A little green, a little red. That's good. So that's nice, loose, abstract, still life there. And that'll do it.